Hello, I want to share a quick update about what to expect in the business mentorship group, the BMG that I run, an exclusive group that I run for business owners and entrepreneurs who are looking to start, grow, or scale their businesses. As you know, we're already in the month of December. It is the end of 2024, and for people who are serious about strategy and planning, this is the time to plan for the new year. This is the time to get ready and position yourself for 2025. So, in December, we're going to be covering four important topics that would help you get ready for the new year. We're starting off the new year, the first week of December. We're going to be talking about the pressures of building a business. While many people who own a business or about to start a business are preoccupied with things like fundraising, sales, how to get and keep customers, how to structure the operations of your business, all these things are important. But unfortunately, what I find is that we do not prioritize ourselves as we build businesses. Many entrepreneurs do not prioritize their mental and physical health. Many of us do not understand the kinds of stresses we are going through, particularly in these tough economic times and the harsh business environment. So the first week of December is going to be focused on looking at how to handle the pressures of starting a new business, building a business, and growing a business. Because stress can be managed. Stress should be managed. But you cannot manage what you do not understand. You cannot manage what you cannot identify. So by the time you've gone through that course, you have a better understanding of all the key sources of strength, all the key sources of stress that are impacting you and your business, how to properly identify them, and how to deal with them. Because one of the things you have to learn on your growth as a business owner and an entrepreneur is how to manage your stresses and the ways that they affect you. In the second week of December, we're going to be looking at how to turn around the failing business. There are many businesses that are struggling right now with all sorts of issues. Some people do not even know if their business is going to make it into the first half or the first quarter of next year. In this course, we're going to be looking at how you can actually intervene, troubleshoot a failing business, and how you can actually improve the chances of recovering that business and putting it back on a path of viability and profitability. So businesses like human beings can get sick. But if you don't know what you're treating, if you don't know how to diagnose the problem, you will not know how to treat it. And these things are treatable. I'm sure you've heard of interesting success stories of businesses that were turned around, right? These things are possible. And I'm going to be showing you how this December. In the third week of December, we'll be talking about growth strategies. If you've had a business for quite some time and you find that your business is stagnant and it's not growing, you've tried everything you can, but your business is possibly not growing. What you're going to learn from that course would be interesting ideas and effective ways you can kickstart and trigger growth in a business. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have, it doesn't matter what you sell and how long you've been selling it for. The goal of that course would be to open your eyes to new, effective, and proven ways you can start to grow your business. And then we'll end the year by looking at strategies for 2025. What is the outlook for 2025? What can you expect in the new year in terms of the business environment, in terms of the economy, in terms of purchasing power, in terms of inflation, in terms of the cost of capital? We're going to be looking at what 2025 may present because you cannot position for what you do not understand. So we'll start with the outlook and then we'll look at strategies you can use to enhance and improve the odds that your business will survive and even thrive next year, right? And one thing we're doing in December is that we're going to be I'll be hosting a special strategy session on the 22nd of December only for members of the BMG, and it's within that forum that we're going to look at the scorecard for 2024. What are the lessons we learned? What are the good and bad experiences we had this year? What lessons can we learn? And then how can we position ourselves for 2025? We're going to be doing that this December. If you are not in the BMG and this is your first time of hearing about the BMG is a private and exclusive group. We are very selective, right? So it's not just that you want to join and then you can join. There's a waiting room, right? So the BMG is for people who want to start, grow, and build their businesses, and they need support. And as a business strategy specialist, given my more than a decade of experience in helping business owners start, grow, and scale their businesses, I have what it takes, both by training and by experience, to give you the support that you need to grow that business. In November, we covered quite some, interesting ground. We started November by looking at business valuation and equity splits. This is usually a problem for people who are trying to start a business. You have a friend, you have some business partners, you want to start a business. How do you share the equity? That course covered those areas and the common mistakes that you can make and how you can avoid them. The other thing we covered in November was profit optimization. Many people are focused on sales, how to make more sales, get more customers. But unfortunately, sales is not your money. Sales belongs to many people. It is from sales you pay your suppliers. It's from sales you pay salaries. It's from sales you pay your rent. What belongs to you as the business owner is profit. And that course focused specifically on how you can optimize and improve the amount of profits that remain in your business that eventually go to you. And of course, that is your reward as a risk taker and a business owner. And then in November, we looked at how to build a management team. Many businesses are still stuck as one man and one woman businesses because they don't have the capacity to get to the next level, or they are afraid of how they can delegate responsibility or build a management team. This course was not just about hiring. You can hire all kinds of people in your business, but hiring managers, hiring leaders that will act as your lieutenants and look after the business when you are not around, that is a different area that needs particular attention. And I'm very happy that that course did very good justice to that topic. And then we looked at, in the last week of November, we looked at how to test business ideas. Many people go ahead and start businesses on the basis of a fantastic business idea they have, on the basis of optimism, on the basis of raw emotion. And it's not surprising that more than half of businesses that start do not last the first 12 months. One of the biggest reasons for this is that people do not test their business ideas before actually jumping into the business. And in that course, I took the members through the methods that you can use to test a business idea, to test for the viability of the business idea and the feasibility of the business idea. Note, these two things are not the same. You need to test for viability and you need to test for feasibility. And I showed you how you can do that so that you can reduce the odds of starting a business that will eventually fail, costing you wasted time, loss of capital, loss of relationships, and psychological damage, right? So if you're in the BMG, I look forward to taking us through the end of 2024. And even though 2025 appears to be challenging, I cannot wait to be in your corner and support you as we go through the journey of next year. Next year, we're going to grow businesses. Next year, we're going to start superb businesses. Next year, we're going to take on challenges and overcome those challenges, right? Because business is something that you can do better when you have the right knowledge, you have the right skills, and you have the right relationships. And I'm very happy we're building exactly that inside of the BMG. If you're interested in the BMG, you want to join, you can join our waiting room. But of course, there are a couple of questions I want you to answer before you can join the BMG. The BMG is not for everybody. We just want a certain kind of person who can benefit from the value we provide. If you're interested in joining the BMG, follow the link on your screen right now at activatorhq.com/BMG. There you're going to find a couple of questions about you and your business. I want you to answer them as best as you can. And if you qualify, you will join the waiting room. And the next time there's an opening in the BMG, you'll be invited to join us. So welcome December, and we look forward to springboarding right into 2025. Cheers.